welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my recent homewares haul video for you. I have been buying a few bits and pieces recently in the end of financial year sales just to try and fill up our new house and make it feel nice and homey. You'll definitely see a bit of a pattern with what our style is through the house. I don't tend to change themes of rooms from one to another, like it's definitely quite cohesive throughout the whole house. We don't like a vast amount of colour. I really like whites and greys, and we've got quite an industrial style, but we have tons of greenery in the house, so that's kind of what I've been buying most of recently because I kill every single living plant I've ever owned. Actually, that's a lie. I have one cactus that is still going, but I swear, like any day now. So I buy a lot of fake greenery, but I'm quite fussy about it because fake plants can look really gross and tacky and cheap. So I think I found some really good ones and a few other bits and pieces for you too. So let's get stuck into it. Some of what I bought is right behind me. It's for my backdrop, so I'm gonna start there. I've got this black and gold piece of art, which is actually from Maya. And I just really like how simple it is. It's really cohesive with the rest of our house. I can move it around out of this room if I want to. And I think it was $60, but then it was on sale for 30% off or something like that. So yeah, I was quite happy with that one. I have this vase and some fake peonies. It's all from Freedom. And the vase was $34.95, but it was 30% off. So I think it came down to like $22 or something like that. And then the pink peonies as well, which I think $10 for the bunch, and the white ones I already had. So there's actually moves between this room and my bookshelf in my front room. Next up, I've been buying way too many candles. I have definitely put a stop on that. I'm not allowed to buy any more candles for a while now. I just need to burn the ones that I have. So I might go through them all at the same time, actually. So this one is just a super plain one. It was from Kmart. I think it was $6. It's not scented, but oh, maybe it is, but I don't really like the scent and it's not very strong. But it's more that I just really like the marble container that it comes in. Kind of goes with everything else. Also, if you hear like weird yelling in the background, my neighbours have just decided that Sunday is a brilliant day for weird garden shouting activities. Next, I'm obsessed with this one. This one is from Adairs, and it's from their Home Republic range, and the scent is pomegranate noir, and it is so delicious. I haven't lit it yet because candles stop looking as pretty once they've been lit, so all of my special new candles haven't been lit yet, so I can keep them nice and new. And then last but not least, definitely not least, I'm aware I spent too much money on this candle. I know this, but it's from Maya and the brand is More or MOR, I'm not sure. This is it here. And the scent is French pear and vanilla. You guys, oh, French pear is possibly the most amazing scent for a candle in the whole world. I had one years ago that a friend introduced me to, and then I couldn't find another one after that. But this candle, I think full price was $49, but then it was 25% off. So yes, I still paid like, I don't know, my maths is bad. $40? 30, 37? I have a friend who calls these investment candles, and she's quite right. It's gonna last for a really long time. As soon as I can commit to actually lighting it, because I just don't want to. I just keep opening it and sniffing it. Plus it's gold, so it goes with lots of other things in our house. You've probably seen these in some of my Instagram posts, but my two new giant mugs, I basically got the aqua one for me and the grey one for Mitch, but he said it's way too big for him and he can never finish a cup of tea or coffee out of it. They feel really wintry, that's why I got them, because they are not perfect, so they've got that real handmade feel about them. I don't know if they are handmade, Max and Williams, so potentially not. but they have that sort of rustic feel to them, which I really like for winter. So yeah, that's our 2 mugs. Oh, I think they were $9.95 each. I'm really terrible at keeping my pantry organized. Anyone else? I would love to be one of those people that has an open pantry because it's all beautiful and all these nice jars, but thank God for a door in your pantry. Just like close that shit away. But what I do like to do is all my dry health foods and things like that, I like to pop them into jars, because once they're in a bag and sealed up and put in the back of my pantry, I completely forget about them, and then I buy another bag, and then you end up with like 4 open bags of almond meal. And so I have the larger jars, I think they were $3, and the smaller jars were $2, and I have about 10 all up. But I just keep, like, my protein is in this one and raw cacao powder in this one. I think this is quinoa. But I have probably about 10 in my pantry, and I thought I would label them, but considering I'm the only person that cooks in this house, I really don't need to, because I know what's in them. We'll move on to all the greenery that I bought, because I'm quite obsessed with it. First up, Adairs. There's this succulent here, and he was on sale for $9.95, bargain. And I think this one came down to maybe $12.95, something like that. I've also got this one behind me. I think the full price on that was $49, and then it came down to about $35 in the sale. And I also got the pot that it's sitting in as well. And this one is going to take up the entire frame. Ugh. This one was like $25, also from Adairs. So all that greenery that I've shown you so far is from Adairs. And the majority of these bigger ones just come in these plasticky pots. So you do need to find like a nice plant pot to pop them in. I did get that grey one from Adairs also, but this one is from Kmart for $10. And they have it in black too. And this sits in here really nicely. So yeah, winning. Oh, this is another pot that I got from Adairs. I think it was down to $20 in the clearance sale. And I have bought a couple of real plants with the hope that maybe I will be able to keep them alive. So I'm gonna plant one of the real plants into this. Now guys, anyone who knows me or anyone who's been in my house knows I have a bit of an obsession, like an unhealthy love for throws. And it is because I used to run a homewares store, but it's winter and you just need to own a fur throw in winter, you just do. And the fact that I own 2 already, that is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I still really needed this one to go on our bed, on our new bedding, and it's so nice. This one is from Adairs. I think the colour grey is called Arctic something. I don't know. I don't have the tag on it. The fur throws there are usually quite expensive. I think they're usually around the $130 mark or $150 mark. But this was on sale for $80 a while ago. And I had a voucher, so that's where that went. Okay, this next thing, I'm hoping none of you react the way that Mitch reacted, because I got this because I thought he was going to absolutely love it. It's like right up his alley because he loves all the industrial stuff. How cool is it? I don't know what it is. Guess it can be whatever you want it to be. But it's from Freedom and it was on sale for $59. And it completely goes with everything in our house. It's got that rustic but industrial feel to it, and it's not got a specific colour. So again, it goes with everything because we don't have a colour scheme. We just have sort of neutrals and greys and like brown leather and things like that. So that actually sits, because this plant doesn't live in here behind me, that lives out in the living room, and just next to it there was like a bit of dead space, so I quite like the difference in height. So it actually sits on the floor next to this. Comment what you think of that. I would really like to know, because Mitch was like, what is it? I don't get it. Why would you buy that? And I was like, it speaks for itself, surely. I went to Target for our new bedding because I just didn't have the moolah doll hairs for some nice fancy bedding. We did need new bedding. Did you hear that yelling? I don't know what they're yelling about. I have no idea what they're yelling about, but they are very enthusiastic. Anyway, so it was a Target trip for me, and I was actually really impressed. I bought some pale grey flannelette sheet, and then I bought a white waffle doona set. So that's the doona cover and 2 more pillowcases, and it just looks so nice and clean and bright white. I was really actually impressed with the quality because the flannelette sheet set was $35 and I think the doona cover set was $29. Anyway, I'm definitely losing the light and we are going to go and watch the movie. And we're going to go and see the mummy. So yeah, I hope you like this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave because it really helps my channel. Thanks guys, bye!